turn in for the
not
night.
at the expense of my duty.
I shall do as you say. Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Need anything?
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Days like this.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and make them an ally to our cause.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Another day, another adventure.
Need anything?
Wish I had someone to talk to.
A mug of ale. Now, where was I headed?
Could barely drag my arse out of bed.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Got to make hay while the sun shines. There's no time more than a saucy rumour.
Here's hoping this. It's been a hard day.
The hours seem to fly when I'm
All this walking's made my legs ache a
Fancy a look at my wares?
I swear
Fancy a look at my wares?
all this worrying's giving me an achy back.
What should I get up to? Fancy a look at my wares? Stay a while. I'll gladly stay a while.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Well met, son.
I could almost
How
nod
might I
off
be of
where I
service?
stand.
My bed needs, and I shan't resist.
This really is time.
My bed needs, shan't resist.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
as you please.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
The rules at your neck.
To each their own. The world's better for it.
Whatever.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of rest. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say. What I look forward to most in my journeys is swapping tales of our adventures upon my return.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
The rules at your neck. From me.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
What else needs doing?
Welcome. Well met.
I've just about had my fill of this ruckus.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and make them an ally to our cause. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand.
The rules at your neck.
What's got you in such a good mood? Do tell. I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
I have a feeling there's good coin to be made here.
Welcome. And well met.
What should I get up to today?
Who is he about to do? Meaning? I have an early second. That's the lights managing to find him down here.
Must you run so fast? I I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Dead on my feet.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. Won my teeth. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me, and that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just... I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. This...
I'll gather these now.
Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend. Farewell.
What's got you in such a good mood? Do tell. You came to see me? One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
You! This looks like trouble.
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. Ah, 'tis obvious, no? I am an agent, of a sort. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Greed will get you nowhere, friend. But worry not. You won't need it where you're...
You have my protection.
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, we will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then. Report to me if aught catches your eye.
Yes, sir!
Ugh.
No idle chatter during missions, sir.
Leave this area to me.
It'll do you no good letting me rot in here, you know. Another agent will be on you afore...
We shall see how bold you are.
Oi there, friend!
Kate, all I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose?
My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand,
I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. But now I feel prepared to start making. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it's in. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard. Then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient. We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Melv. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Over here, if you please.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Very well. I shall return.
Off we trot.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Lots to do, and precious little time. Some might find some tedious, not I. I've been on my threes all day. My legs are as lead.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Stop to the passenger. How dare you!
I will protect you.
Any last words? I don't like the look of this.
'Twould seem we've aught we need to hand.
Yeah.
Supplies are best there, Monkey.
I've never heard such nonsense.
'Twas a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Very well. I shall return.
We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. You will share my desolation.
Cannot expect me to lend me your aid. Dare. yourself. 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. 'Tis a style all my own. A patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of
I'll pick that up. We might...
A firm resolve has taken root in my heart since we met. I may be past my prime as a fighter, but I can still teach. And if anyone can master this technique, go on, humor an old man.
By your command, Arisen.
Where will the wind blow me today, I wonder?
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Melv. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master?
Is one of life's great pleasures.
The other day, I espied an elf, of all things. They ill favor living alongside the people of other... I understand their reluctance. They live not to mention their tongue is a mystery to us. If you...
My bed quite settled and as sharp as it's.
I hope the weather holds.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Rarely a good thing.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
All this walking's made my legs ache quite.
Always another errand to see to.
Now here's a welcome sign.
To press on. Living's hard. But dreams are free, I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Lots to do.
I sleep on my woes may have their
Come to think of it,
Got any tales to liven up my...
It's a blessing to find myself so busy as this.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
Know you of the brine? Shallow waters are safe, but becoming a feast for the brine.
Where will the wind blow me today, I wonder?
My sickle's getting to be blunt as a hammer.
Well met, sir. How much?
Always another errand to see to. Been a while since I heard a good story.
Not much going on.
Put my feet up is as welcome as flying egg. A performance like mine.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
I sleep on my wall. As quiet as a moon.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed. Very well. I shall go on ahead.
Times are hard.
I'm about ready for a break.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
What shall I do today?
I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry much.
Days like this make you mad.
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
I pity those content
Got
to
to work
live
if
in
I'm to put bread on the table.
Well met, sir. Give me an achy back.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
They haven't. This time I wasn't sure we'd survive that, but here we are. What can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It's a fair way you've come, then. Thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Be ready! Our foes are on!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
As a matter of fact, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
I will protect you.
Was impeccably timed, Arisen.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Follow me, if you would.
Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environment.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Here already?
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melv? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid...
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
'Tis as you say.
How to spend the day.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town I've yet to visit. I must remember to dust the land which stay here forever if one can another age.
Say, have you been to Harv? 'Tis a... Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the... I hear he sets out to... As if that wasn't queer enough, I cannot fathom his obsession.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup? Always a pleasure.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Not sure what they expect. I'm no fool, come on.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deeza's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. Yet I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits... What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? Very well. I would not think to press you on this matter. Perhaps you would consider taking on a different task then. Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Who are you supposed to be?
This looks as good a place as any.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?